The day. Time to get. Good thing if you need to be quick, or dead. You've been working out. Gripes about how everyone looks like they crawled from the underworld these days. Wishes they knew where their friend Trim is right now. There's no better fur dresser in the world. Says they can see by the state of your fur that you really don't know. Complains Spurf Top is a little too far, even though this woolly coat that requires furious daily care is in dire need of a trim, as you can see. If you see him, be sure to ask him to give you a makeover. Not that you need it, but you do need it. Thinks you won't regret it. Believes the rot at the trunk of the Tree of Life has changed everything, even style. Most just dress in whatever rags they can find. Their pal Juju, though, makes clothes that'd make anyone look fascinating if you see him. Thinks that art like Juju's is even more vital when the world is winding down. You really could use some of that yourself. No reason to stalk the earth in ugly duds. Says you would be abso-fabulous. What with the looper-loopin scratching at every door, wishes they could talk to friends who live far away. There's so much to say, but so little time left. Here's there's a pling-plong booth you might be able to fix up to help with that. Says it's a glass box you stand in so you can talk to someone in another box someplace else. The pling-plong booth's not around here, but it's big. Can't miss it. Once you find it, see if you can get it wired up for talk time again. Maybe then they can speak with their faraway friends again. Figures you could make a fortune that way. The vendor says you can browse his goods any time during opening hours. Wants you to know you won't find a better deal anywhere else. Got what you wanted. This story is about a hero. Shopkeeper claims you won't. The doors here are always open for a potential customer. Always a deal to be made. Sold it. Nice not to have that around anymore. Claims to have Ka-ching! Shook on it. Peddler is eager for you. Says you're in good company. Everyone needs a good deal. Says they've got the best deals anywhere. Let's see. This place is called Spurftop. The fur dresser named Trim hangs out here. Let's see. He seems glad you're developing your own fur style. Can't be shy about who you are when the world's about to end. Says the world's broken. Not sure if it can be fixed, but it's going to be a bouncy ride either way. Says you've blazed a path to a place where you have the power to destroy or save everyone. So, which way will it be? He can see you have a steadfast heart. You know the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others, like he does with his clippers. Trim says anyone who doesn't know their history is like a tree without roots. You need to remember who you are and where you came from.
Wala di wakatina. Oh, de pano.
Wonders if you ever think about your place in the world, whether you wear your fur short or long. It's about how well your insides match your outsides, right?
Oh, de pano. Coca.
Right. It makes you feel more like yourself, whoever that is.
Peshugne. Pasi ne malada.
Figures we might have more styles in our futures. The world still has some good time left in it.
Ila move.
Knows you've been working to make things better.
Kala chica.
Says it's good you're working with the Myriad tribe. As crazy as the world is now, he confesses that tribes with more fur are more his style.
Kala chica. Oh, polada pina.
Claims they don't have much to work with, and those ears tend to get in the way, but yeah, fur's fur.
Shifani de loda.
Thinks you're more important than whoever you're working with, though. You're the one who gets things done.
Fa baruberita. Kika. Fa kotela di ne.
Says visitors been far and a few. No one seems to prioritize a hair cute these days. It's barbarism at its worst.
De pala dipado.
He thinks everybody seems occupied with the fact the world's going under.
Mina fum papsista. De pala dipado.
He presents himself as Trim. Says he'll take care of you and that hairstrosity.
Nicola chi. Brada li loda.
Tells you to ask any of his happy custom furs, even though he realizes they won't be easy to find.
Sikala libu de bara.
He's got one little problem. His clipper fingers have rusted due to the contamination, and without them, his whole existence is hanging by a hair.
Cola ni mana. Nicola chi. Brada li loda.
His friend Juju should have a pair of clipper fingers to spare, as he's mostly on the zigzagger nowadays. Maybe you could snag it from him.
Simufefte para de bula lila. We? Na.
He doesn't know who gave you your Frankencut, but he'll upstyle it and give you a #1 pop mop in no time. Just fetch him the clipper fingers.
Kipali de dole.
If you get him the clippers, he'll make you gorgeous. Let's see. This story is as powerful as you'll let it be. An aero wreck. Lots of living went down with it, and lots of luggage. Slash and dash. Watch it. Pow! You're in pain. Gotta hurt. Shouldn't take much more. Down to half your health. Slice and dice. That's the top of a shaftiloo, a gigantic dig hole Toxanol cut into the forest to pull things out of the earth. You need to turn the pegs in sync. Just a few moves left. Make them count. You really put a spin on it. Says no matter how weird you think the world's getting, it keeps getting weirder. There's a poppet here named Maya who does things with her poppets. Lives way deep in the mire. Steer clear of her. Claims that's the word, but seems doubtful and scared. Believes Maya lives in the mire, where at least she can't hurt too many. Been hearing stories about her since they were a kidling too. Still hates the sight of poppets because of those tales. Thinks you're stupid for trying to smart up about that. It's far away. Juju's shop is here somewhere. Let's see.
Anihilluto. Tumma. Seindi.
Juju is just thrilled to finally meet you. Even in these darkest days when the spotlights are growing dim, you're like a fresh outfit. Says he's a style fitter of the most fantastic kind. Thinks you have the power to steer the fate of the world one way or the other. He wants you not only to save it, but to look fabulous doing so. He knows you have the heart of a hero. He just wants you to look like one too.
Hein bog, quai, sinuhiago, do chag.
He tells you to dig deeper into your past and remember how it's all stitched together. You need to follow that thread to figure out who you are and where you're going. Wonders if you ever think about how things might be if you'd chosen one style over another. It's a lot easier to change outfits than to change your life. Likes how the world seems to be getting its act together. Been sliding down too long. Thanks you for darning up the whole holes in the world. It's not a perfect world, but it's the only one that fits. Thinks it's good you're working with the Myriad. The Sifu there has the best taste in styles. That's because he prefers the outfits he makes himself. But that's enough about them. He wants to talk about him. He wonders if you can see it too. The common threads that have sewn everyone together through the years. They're all broken. But fortunately, he's good at smoothing things over, choosing things that are chic and glossing the aesthetics. Most come here to get relief from how ugly the world has become. He works a lot with mood, be it good or bad. Says we bury our dead in their best, not their worst. Why should the end of the world be any different?
Anihillo to ma, seindi.
Some even think what he does is magic, changing the way you feel with style. That's how he got his nickname, Juju. He's been zigzagging all night. He has a fibre he needs to get done, but he's run out of bobbin. Now his reputation is hanging by a thread. He needs to thread the needle, but the only spare bobbin he knows about, well, he saw it attached to a kite flying free in the wind. He'll do what he can for you if you get him that bobbin.
So, Silman
says it's good to know such a wonderful patron of fashion.
The light shines on.
Yes, break it in half. Crack that light.
It's just a break, a short pause.
A break, as in broken.
This can be fixed.
Such a windswept place. a deep cut. Hey, nice shot. One by one they fall. This region is known as the Canup-Stonies. You can't find a harder place in the world. That's an upsy-dups. Good for learning how to haul up. It soars like a kite, so it better reel that in. Juju will be pleased to see you manage to get hold of a bobbin, even though it's the unconventional kind. Juju is thrilled over the bobbin and the fact that he'll also change the way others feel about you. He's prepared something for you while you were away. Do you want it to fit your mood, or do you want a change of heart? This really brings out the best in you. That's not fashion, just a positive being with a positive outlook on life on bright display. That's what he wants you to feel when you wear it. He's invested in helping you look your best. Let's hope you won't regret it. He's invested. Happy the tree still looks so good, given the state of the world. Glad to have someone powerful on their side. Will be a... He's invested in helping you look your best. Let's see. Despite the fact the clipper fingers are in safe hands, he's still lacking something to make his hairsenal complete. Trim's embarrassed. Now he can cut, but he's out of dye. A bad furdo is a shame to you and him both, and you can't have that, can you? He once found some leftover cans of sput dye near the concrete wall paint sites, and they'd do the trick. This time he promises. Just come back with a can of sput dye and he'll give you that fresh coat you deserve. You're so delightful. He should give you some extra fur shine.
Come toward the light.
Slow down. Why would you rush in?
When you see what you want, why wait?
Well, what about being careful?
Pah! Poppycock! Full speed ahead!
Trim thinks you're still good looking.
We na.
Will be our... The best stories are about heroes. This is such a story. Good to be able to get stuff done while the world is awake. You don't get to wander below ground like this every day.
Sina, Mufupapa Goka.
Now that the spuck dyer is in the can, Trim says you can colour him prepared.
Mufupapa Goka.
Trim is grateful you've put him back in Bizbiz, and as a token of his gratitude, he wants to do something for you.
Shima move.
And this time he says it's going to be for free.
Sikala libu debara.
He suggests a full updo, promises to not only give you a new fur style, but a whole new kind of lifestyle.
Mena kodera. Shima move.
Says there's nothing better for refurbishing your image.
Shima move.
Trim's got his wits about him for you.
Mena kodera. Fale de dole. Fale de dole. Besugné.
Nice find. How long has this night gone on? Says you used to be able to find bleep bleeps whenever you liked. They heard there's a cupboard where you can find all the bleep bleeps you'd want. Just imagine having all those bleep bleeps in your hands. Thinks they're electronic gadgets of all sorts. Really useful. Thinks that cupboard might not be easy to find, but that's why it's still there, right? Just find it and grab all the bleep bleeps you can carry. Better those bleep bleeps wind up with you than in the wrong hands. Says you're not wrong about that. right in the face. It's freak-free, a supposedly monsterless cave. Get under that sky while you still can. Carving it up. Nice work. No more moth's nest. There go the moths toward the outpost. They're good and mad. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Thinks you did a great job capturing the rival's third outpost, and believes the rival is weak enough to engage them at their fort. They all hope you can lead them to peace. Such a bright day to wander around in. They've been waiting for you. Taking control of this fort will bring peace between your tribes. You better be. A tribe's fort is a bigger challenge than an outpost. They've positioned a storm tower near the fort that you'll use to get over the wall. However, they've built the storm tower to protect and get you over the walls of the fortification while keeping an element of surprise. The deeper the night, the darker it gets. Let's see. It's time to set the rival tribe free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to their Sifu. Convincing the Sifu that peace between your tribes is the only way you'll all survive won't be easy. He doubts the Sifu will give up without a fight. Hack and slash. Finish 'em. You don't have it in you right now. That's a fire starter. The dry grass looks like it would ignite easily. You just need to create a spark to light a fire. It burns brighter than the light. Chop it up. Cutting edge. Goodbye. You're fading. Your reserves are tapped. Whoosh! There are shadows forming again. Hunker down or keep marching on? That's a pyro sizzler right there. Just get to work on it. Make it frizzle. The battering bonker looks like a great way to get through the gate. Bet you just need to knock and it'll open up. That's bonkers. The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. He didn't expect it would go down this way. It'll be hard to talk your way out of a fight. You shouldn't challenge someone that has nothing left to lose. So eager to die. You are free to choose their fate, but not free from the consequences of your choice. He'll leave it up to you to decide the fate of the rival Sifu, but suggests you be merciful. Do good, and good will follow you. Thinks it's a good gesture to offer support to others when you can see that they need it. And with that, you're spinning your own fate, good or bad, never to be undone. Side by side they'll stand until order and stability is reinstituted. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Your Sifu is pleased. You're one step closer to uniting the tribes. It's a pity you needed to use force to get the point across. But he's still concerned about the fate of the world. Believes the war you wage is based on the principle that if you win, the end will justify the means. He says you've grown so much stronger than when you first met. You know better than anyone that the fate of the world is still at stake. You need a world where everyone is guided only by their conscience. That little voice inside that lets you know right from wrong. Don't go against it if you want to enjoy life without fear of death. It's the Jagni staff. This is all about you. Whether you succeed or fail, it's on you.